We're going to take a boat for 1 hour into the jungle. There's gonna be no Wi-Fi, limited power there, so looking forward to it. Let's go. We got off the boat and I felt like we had stepped into another world. This place was amazing. We were staying in this jungle lodge and walking in, it looked like some sort of castaway treehouse storybook. This is so cool.
So, come in.
We are staying in bungalows made of polished wood and palm fronds that are kind of hovering over the rainforest floor because it's wet from the river still, and this is just one of the coolest places that I have ever stayed in my life. This is so amazing, so I gotta show you guys.
If I drove to you tonight, would you wanna get away? We could get on a flight and leave today. My mind has been running wild, thinking away. I'd rather be now. I know it has been a while since you envisioned what you once dreamed of. Will you take my hand and run? Won't you take my hand and we can get away? Here we go. Our dreams will be awakened down the road. All I know is we'll be reflecting back when we are old. Let's just run, and as we move we'll see all of the stars align. Now we are young, so just take my hand, let's get away tonight.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is the sauna next to the showers. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Fred is welcome.
The jungle man. How did this happen?
I lay down in the hammock and he flew over and said hello.
Oh my god, really?
He loves you.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
I feel kind of like his horse.
There is no Wi-Fi here, and there is also limited electricity. In your room, you only have electricity turned on from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. and they have a generator, but things are also solar powered. They just really try to recycle all of the energy here and put it to the best use possible. It's really interesting being on the river, which is right in front of me right now, because there are a lot of Mayan people in this area. It is predominantly inhabited by Mayans, and you see them in their canoes going and fishing or bathing or taking their kids to school in their boats. It is very, very humid here. So for example, if you went to wash your hands, they wouldn't just ever dry by themselves. If you put out clothes to dry, which I think Poppy tried, they just never dry. You have to put them in a special place for that because it's very, very humid and damp here. Probably not good for electronics. But so there is this guy that's been living in the jungle lodge for 10 years. And Poppy and I were actually asking him about where might be a good area to fly the drone there, and we were surprised that he didn't actually seem to know what a drone was. I realized without ever accessing the internet, why would he need to know what a drone was? And when they first became popular, I found out about them on Facebook and YouTube, all things that he doesn't use. So I don't know why, but just that little detail of him not being exactly sure what a drone was made me realize how much of our daily lives and things that we probably don't even think about are impacted by being online, and that's not a part of his life. So his lifestyle must just be so incredibly different. And I do have such a cool interview that I did with him at the end of the video, so you guys should definitely stick around for that. But for now, back to the adventures. Everybody always eats dinner together at a certain time every day, and no phones, no Wi-Fi, just having dinner all together and making new friends. Oh my gosh, first the parrot yesterday, and now a little toucan just flew over there. It was right here. Good morning, guys. We have woken up in the jungle. It was a very loud and rainy night, but it was so cool sleeping in the jungle again, hearing all of the birds and the insects in the trees. I just love it out here. So today we're doing something so exciting. We are taking a boat to, you're gonna see where, but I'm so excited. And it's really pretty out right now. There's all this mist in the trees right over here.
There's a lot on your skin, painted gold on your feet. If you're gonna lean into me, make sure you feel the heat. You can take what you want, but when you take it from me.
We have just taken a boat right over there to hot springs, and we were expecting this hike through the jungle, but we literally landed our boat right there, and the hot springs is right here behind us, so really short walk.
If you touch this, it's like the normal temperature, and this side, like even though it's connected, it's a hot spring, like so hot, so warm.
So we thought that it would be a hike to the hot springs, but that wasn't the case, and also it ended up being pretty underwhelming. The water looks really dirty, and yeah, just it doesn't really look all that great. So we're gonna see now if there's anything else in the area that we can do and go and check out. Okay, it's been decided that we're exploring a cave now that's this way, and I have a headlamp. Oh my gosh, this is the cave we're going in. It's like this just black abyss. Let's see, I guess that's why we have these.
In the Mayan world, caves were featured extensively in art, songs, and legends. They were seen as the gateway into Xibalba, the place of fear, the Mayan underworld. Caves were the mouths of death, guarded by Camazots, the bat god of darkness and sacrifice. Although they were not rare, they were respected. They lay outside the Mayan cities and towns, respectfully undisturbed. That is, until things went wrong, and the people fell upon hard times. Then they thought the caves were hungry. Especially in troubled times, the Mayans would perform sacrifices in the caves of crocodiles, cows, jaguars, and humans. The sacrifice of a human life was seen as the most sacred of ceremonies. In particular, in a Mayan cave system in Belize, 14 human skeletons have been found, including one of a teenage girl, ethereally crystallized by time onto the stone floor. Overall in Belize, over 200 human skeletons have been found in 20 different Mayan caves. But why all this talk of Belize? It's not like we're going there.
We are in Belize. Okay, let me rewind a bit. So there is actually a common trip that people do out of this area of Guatemala in the jungle, where you take a boat for about 2 or 3 hours across the open ocean, and then you find yourself in the Caribbean in these little tiny islands that are owned by Belize. The common starting off point for this trip is a town called Livingston, which is really unique for its multiculturalism. We have taken the boat to get some breakfast before we set out. So we are in Livingston right now, only reachable by boat. It seems quite colorful. We've been here for about 1 minute, so I don't know that I can comment more. We left from there and went on our 2.5-hour boat ride across the open ocean, and eventually that gave way to these bright blue, crystal clear waters, and we were in the Caribbean.
Heard your voice in my head saying don't be afraid to tell the truth. Should have helped on.
Look at these fruits, guys. Oh, they're so soft and slimy. Yeah.
And I can hardly move, thinking what I've done.
We have just landed on our private island here in Belize, and it is so pretty. The water is so blue. This reminds me of the Philippines, white sand beach.
And we prefer all the colors outside the lines. We fight each other like oil and water, but you and me got chemistry. And if we scatter, it doesn't matter, 'cause you and me got symmetry.
Went snorkeling, saw some fish, got cut a little on the coral.
When you talk like you do, you should know it shows up on my face when you're not around. But I break all the rules if you hold me and you tell me all the ways, take away the doubt.
My name is Chris, I'm from Germany. I live right now in the jungle in Guatemala, in Livingston, 10 years.
10 years?
Yes, 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
Jungle is pretty beautiful. I'm a jungle fan. And when you see around here, 4 sides just jungle. You don't find places like this in the whole world. And the jungle is a real jungle, so if you want to go into the jungle, when there's not a way or the path, you have to go with machete.
If someone gets hurt, what do you do out here? Is there...
I run away.
Yeah.
No, look, we have one jungle clinic from a school, like 5 minutes by boat here, but it's a jungle clinic, so nothing super special. if somebody need a hospital, in my 10 years working here, nobody needed a hospital, never. We have to go by boat to another place called Puerto Barrios. It's 1 hour by boat, so it's a little bit far. But in this Puerto Barrios, they have a pretty good hospital. We have all kind of animals, what you can expect in the jungle. Animals like jaguar, you never come here because too many humans. But it's a jaguar area. We have spiders, snakes, whatever, and I see maybe once a week a snake. But in 20 years, think 13, never happened something with a snake. I'm surprised of this. Tarantula can be dangerous till one point, but I don't think that they can kill you.
So how is it for you personally living here? How do you...
Look, I might change. This is another world. Nothing to...
Right.
I lived in a small village in Germany, nature everywhere, but not like this here. This here is completely nature. As well, the culture here is different. It's my German culture. And look, I changed my life quite completely. Every time hot weather, never cold.
How are you able to keep in touch with your family or friends back home?
It's not so like first world communication. So internet, I personally don't use internet. I'm a pretty out of technology, internet, whatever. Live here pretty happy, I guess. Some people maybe, animals here, bugs here, whatever. But everybody live happy here because it's a little paradise.
It is.
Yeah,
well, let's end on that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. The Guatemala trip has actually ended now, so off to the next adventure, and it's a little sad because I feel like all of us became such good friends. Okay guys, I hope that you liked the video today about the jungle and my surprise trip for you at the end to the Caribbean. After Guatemala, I headed to the US to see my family, so I will see you guys there in Florida. Thanks for watching. Bye!
We could get on a flight and leave today. My mind has been running around, thinking of where I'd rather be now. I know it has been a while since you envisioned what you once dreamed of. Will you take my hand and run? Won't you take my hand and we can get away?